What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is your boy FlippinStoop with another pumped up, geeked up, hyped up video. I hope you guys had a good day. It is later on in the evening, but we all know some things went on with Facebook today where apparently they lost power or there's too much hate stuff, whatever the reasoning was. I think it's a bunch of BS. But long story short, we're here making this video content, and what I want to preach on today, or speak upon today, guys, is the importance of good, excellent customer service. People are like, man, quit talking about customer service. Well, when you go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning and you wake up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and your sales go from nothing at 2:30 in the morning to almost $500 in a matter of a few hours, guys, that, to me, is only predicated on my customer service. I don't have tens of thousands of items in my store. I'm actually, we're getting closer to 2,000 items in our store right now. We'll be at 1,600 by tomorrow. But the thing is, guys, is every single person I reach out to, every single person I leave feedback to, and I take the time out with my customers. Now, this customer did not have to buy. It was our biggest day with reselling clothes. We sold over $700 in items today, and to me, that is the most we've ever made with clothes. Like I said, when I sold electronics, I did make a little bit more than that, but it only took me about 8-9 months to get to have a day like that. Now, don't think you're going to have a day like that right off the bat, but the reasoning why I'm giving you guys some numbers, no, there's people out there making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day, $10,000 a day, okay? And we're not there yet, but we will be. And the reason we will be is because we'll never stop going. You'll never give up. I mean, to be honest with you, when I look at a sale day like today, and of course, it's a $700 sale day, that doesn't mean we put $700 in our pocket. More like, $385 to $450 or whatever. But still, my last job I was working at, the minimal hours we were getting, I was lucky to make that in 2 weeks. This happened in a day. So why I'm giving you guys some numbers is to let you guys know that this is possible for you to do the same thing. I'm no above average person, okay? I do have confidence in myself today because of what I do, and I push forward through every single day, whether I want to or not. Right now, I got a pounding headache. I don't want to finish up. Honestly, I didn't want to make this video. I'm not feeling the greatest, but in the same token, I know I have to persevere through everything, right? And you can get there, guys. Remember, I just started reselling clothes about 8-9 months ago, and I'm at about 25 to 30 items a day right now. And no, I did not start listing that many items a day. But we did sell the amount of items that I'm listing today. I sent out 25 earlier, and there is actually 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 items so far, and there's one more I got to package up. So before midnight, what did I say there was? 34 items? Let me recount that. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, yeah, and 34, there's one more I got to print out. So that's more. Actually, they say you'll never sell as many as you list. I just proved that to be wrong. I sold 34 items today, and on this new store, I've never listed over 35 items. And I only did that like once or twice. I've been pretty much consistent at 25 and between 25 and 32. But we did have one customer buy 14 or 16 items at once. Super great customer. Make sure, if you get customers like that, repeat customers, make sure you leave them excellent feedback. Reach out to them even after you leave feedback. Message them. Like, let them know how much you appreciate it. Get the package out instantly. It's things like this that'll bring customers like that back to you. Now, there's people that go on eBay, and I'm going to give you an example. My fiance works at a thrift store. I got a plug. But no, I'm just kidding. My fiance works at a thrift store, and there was a woman that came in, and she bought hundreds of dollars of items. Now, this was on like a $2 day, so you can imagine how many items she had bought. And what she does, she buys it from her family over in Mexico, and she ships it to her family in Mexico because they can't afford that quality clothes there, or whatever the reasoning is. But she bought oodles of it, and then had us carry it out to her truck. And she told us her story, which I thought was a very beautiful story. But the long story short is there are people out there that are going to buy quantity like that. And if you get them, try to get them back. You want them customers to keep coming back to you. Whatever the reasoning is, they spent that much money with us today. I don't know. The holidays are around the corner. Maybe they liked a lot of the items we had. I do have good prices too. My prices isn't, skyrocket. I have new items for under $20 all over the board. And I also have like new items that are under $20 all over the board. So remember that how crucial feedback is. And let me give you guys a reminder of where I was about 2.5, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was in a drug rut, man. I was down in the dumps. I was using hardcore drugs. I've been in and out of jails and prisons and institutions all my life, guys. And I decided one day that I was sick and tired of that lifestyle. And for once in my life, I'm going to buckle down and I'm going to put my all into something. And that's what I've been doing with reselling. And it is panning out. It's been panning out before today, but today was like, it was over the top. Like I was overwhelmed. I was thinking to myself, when I was pulling orders, I've never seen that many items that were going to go out on my floor. And again, guys, that's not a brag. That is something that you get to look forward to. This will happen to you if you can list every single day. That's what people think that, I think what a lot of, I was thinking it for a while, like this, just good things aren't meant to happen to me. Get rid of that attitude. Please get rid of that attitude. That attitude right there will keep you in the dumps and you'll never go anywhere. You guys are worth it. You guys do deserve it. And if you're watching this channel, you have what it takes. You're already interested in it, so I don't got to convince you to start reselling because you're already interested in it. But it does not discriminate against who you are. I don't care what you did yesterday and since the day you were born. It's about what are you doing today to have a better tomorrow. And it's possible, guys. I didn't think I would ever have a day like today. I didn't think that I would ever have a week that's over $2,000 in sales on eBay. And like I say, to the bigger guys, that's not much, but to me, that's more money than I've ever made in my entire life. Was more than $2,000 in a week. Okay, now that's not bring home, of course, but it's still more money than I've ever made in my entire life. That's over $1,000 bring home, well over $1,000 bring home in a week, and I am listing for about 4 to 5 hours a day, guys. I am not down here 12 hours a day killing myself. That does not mean I'm not outsourcing and looking for other items and doing other things in between, but I really enjoy that part of reselling. But I had to break from that too. Be careful. Don't get so addicted to the buying aspect that you're not following through with the same listing habits, okay? Because if you do that, what you're going to do, all you do is become addicted to shopping and you make no money and you spend money and you go in the hole and it's bad. I've been there. I've done it, guys. I had a death pile one time that was, my whole garage was filled with nothing but shit that wasn't listed. I wasn't going to list it. I seen it was going to make a profit. I'm like, oh yeah. And then by the time I got home, I didn't want to list it. So don't do that stuff. If you're going to go out and thrift, make sure you're actually going to list as well. Some people be like, well, the days I go out thrifting, I don't want to resell. I don't want to list. Well, that's not how it works. Like, you kind of got to list every day, right? It depends because there are some people that don't have a thrift store within hundreds of miles from them. And then I'd imagine if you got to drive 3 hours one way and 3 hours back and an hour or two in there, that pretty much sums up your day. You know what I mean? But make time to do it. Do extra work. The days that you're not thrifting, so that way you can have things in your draft bank and you can upload them before you go thrifting. Whatever, there's always a way to make it happen if you really want to make it happen. So I love you guys all. It's your boy FlippinStoop, and I want to give you guys this encouragement, just so you guys don't feel like, there's been a lot of downtimes throughout my reselling. I'm not gonna lie. The hardest part is actually believing that the good is gonna happen to you. It's going to happen to you if you stay busy every single day. I from the bottom of my heart, it will happen to you if you stay consistent every single day. I'm learning that it is actually pretty easy to make $1,000 a week reselling on eBay with half the amount of time that you would give a company that's paying you $500 or $600 a week. Like literally, I'm never listing any more than 4 hours in a night. And if it is a 4 or 5 hour night, it's usually because I'm feeling a little under the weather. I'm tired. Something to where it's taking me 4 hours to list 25 to 30 items. I'm usually listing, when I'm feeling really good and healthy and strong, I'm listing 10 to 15 items in an hour. So really, I could be doing it in 2 hours, guys. 2 hours of work on eBay of listing, and you can make well over $1,000 a week. So, I mean, it's up to you what you guys want to do. I kind of want to make this video just to show you guys that it is possible, and if you stay forward going through, remember when I first made these videos, I told you guys I was going to take you through the ups and take you through the downs of our reselling journey, and today was definitely a super highlight. I'm super pumped about it. I'm super stoked. I'm super glad that all you guys are in the group following along. Please subscribe to the channel. That way you guys can see more of the video content. My next goal is, we're getting pretty close to $7,000 in a month. So when I'm shooting for $10,000 goal in a month, $10,000 in sales, that is, so $6,500 or $7,000 of real income in the pocket. So that's what I'm shooting for, and I'm shooting goals. And if you're not shooting goals, where are you trying to get to? Like, if you're not shooting goals, you're just going to do the same thing over and over and over, and you're going to get the same results. Like, yes and no, because on eBay, you're going to, say you started listing 10 items a day today. It's going to take a while before your listing 10 items every day catches up with you and you get 10 sales a day. It's going to take a little bit. I'm not saying it's going to take years, but it's going to take a couple months of listing 10 items every single day of items that people actually want, for you to start selling 10 items a day. All right. I love you guys all. I got to get back to work. It's your boy FlippinStoop. You guys have a rocking evening. Excuse me. I had a roast and I got some heartburn. All right. You guys have a great night.